Welcome in Swaziland, or better, welcome in the Kingdom of Eswatini, this little country in the southern region of Africa, surrounded by Mozambique and South Africa. Eswatini and the Lubombo region are a sort of second home for COSPE. We have been working here supporting sustainable agriculture, sustainable management of natural resources, ecotourism, human rights, women's rights, supporting civil society organizations. In the Lubombo region, in the last years, we have been implementing a huge program funded by the Italian cooperation, trying to foster the capacity of rural small farmers to mitigate the effects of climate change, to foster their capacity to adapt to a permanent new climate change situation. The local adaptation plans are one of the components of the project. Within this component, we are not going to build anything material. We are going to build capacity. We are going to improve the capacity and the knowledge of the rural communities in the Lubombo region to identify which are the risks, which are the vulnerabilities, which are the problems connected with climate change, and which are the measures to adapt the community to the new climate scenario.
I am Richard Mazimula, working for COSPE, a local water coordinator, and I've started working for COSPE since 2005, carrying a number of projects. Currently, I'll be mainly talking about the local adaptation plans, LAPs. So from the 2015 drought, the project started with phase 1, whereby there were some emergency support to the farmers from the drought experienced in the previous year. The water infrastructures was so tense such that even the main rivers in Swaziland, in the country as a whole, they were drying up. So hereby we experienced a great big loss from farmers, livestock, production, and nothing was harvested. So based from the phase 1 support, so COSPE also continued to work in collaboration with the government towards supporting the farmers from the phase 2, whereby they were trying to train the farmers or empower farmers to use the local available resources to adapt to the climate scenarios. Currently in this phase 3, the project is targeting 23 communities of the Lubombo region, whereby each community has to come out with their own strategy and also to start implementing them. Most of the times when discussing or raising issue of participating during community meetings, women were not that much free to express themselves. Women and children found themselves in an inferior position to voice out their feelings. So in this case, it was also noted that during the process, there should be 2 focus groups. First day training of this process is whereby the 2 groups are separated. Having carried out the same process of matrices, hazard analysis, vulnerability analysis, and capacity analysis, coming out with their risk profilings. After that, they have to develop their own strategies on how to adapt to each mentioned hazard. And then in day 2 of the process, both the mixed group and the women group will come together to validate the developed strategies, which means that 2 strategies will be harmonized bringing together to come out with one community strategy.
My name is Kukum Ngometul. Okay, I'm Mrs. Ngometul from Makeo. Since yesterday, we're reading about the Local Adaptation Plan. So we are looking about the changing of the seasons. It's difficult for us to talk because some of the men, when you share with the men, you say maybe some of them they become harsh. Some of them they think that you are just insulting them. But if we are females, it's easy for us to say anything because we are all females. You can say whatever you want to say when you are a female to another female. But sometimes, if we are mixed with males, it's difficult, but we try to do our best because we have the right to do that. It is coming from us that we can do this if we are united, if we are together here. We can do it. Now we know what to do, and if you have a problem, you have to share it to another one. And this will help us to make a group so that we can do something together, so that we can gain something and help our families and even the community.
My name is Samaria Mpamai. I'm living in Makeo area under Chief Maliwa Mazia. The problem we have in this community, we have problem for seeds and plantation. And the rain is not coming in time. This meeting is important to us to know how to do something. Come clear that to our mind that we can do something with our hands and with our strength to do something else. We must make a group for the women to make some gardens, and we have the problems of the fencing for that gardens where we are doing as a woman because we want to help one another with what we are doing as we are a woman in Makeo here.
So this initiative seemed to be very effective because it was a bottom-up approach whereby this can be influenced from national level, whereby the national part, when they are going to plan their activities, they should base their planning on what the local communities have developed.